Hello and welcome, Taurus. I am Pisces Intuition here with your weekly reading. All right, so Taurus, keep in mind this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with your situation. That's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest. All right, Taurus, also keep in mind, this is a general tarot reading, so I definitely cannot control what comes out, even in personal readings. We never know what's going to come out. So again, I'm always honest with what I see, and if you don't like honesty, this may not be the channel for you. All right. I know sometimes things can hit a nerve, but, I gotta say what I see, guys. I have no control over what comes out. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands so far, Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. All right, so Taurus, I feel like you feel like there's a change that's going to be taking place, or somebody's keeping secrets from you, or you're keeping a secret from somebody else. Because I'm feeling somebody's very guarded here. I also feel like somebody wants to open up, somebody wants to communicate, but they're just not. They're just feeling very stuck. They're feeling very emotional. They're feeling very... I keep getting a lot of anxiety, possibly insecure. Again, I keep getting needing a change or wanting to change. With the Ten of Wands, this is really feeling very overwhelmed, feeling very burdened. Kind of like you're, doing things on your own. Like this is really kind of falling on you. Not having someone you can share that with, And sometimes that can make that road a lot longer to travel. Okay. All right, so here we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Universe, and the King of Cups. Okay, so Taurus, it's definitely important for you to stand your ground. It's important for you to set up those boundaries. I also feel like for some of you, you've been having issues with your stomach. I am by no means a doctor, physician, I'm not. But I do feel like somebody's coming through, and it's almost like, anxiety to the point it kind of makes you sick to your stomach. Or again, somebody's having some stomach issues, because I keep getting digestion, possibly a need to watch your diet, kind of like watch what's causing the issues, or, is there something going on that causes these issues? But I do feel like, again, something's coming out about your stomach area. Like intestines, digestion, things like that. King of Cups, the Universe, and the Eight of Pentacles. So again, I do feel like you are trying to put work into a situation, possibly trying to, close out a cycle, or, go towards, like, I keep getting, again, a change is needed. And I feel like that's what you're in the process of doing, but it's, it's kind of scary for you. But again, I feel like what's needed here is for you to set up boundaries with someone, possibly multiple people. Possibly even, a work situation. But this is definitely setting up those boundaries, because again, I feel like something is causing you a lot of stress, causing you a lot of anxiety. Even in like a relationship or love situation, it's like maybe your partner doesn't fully understand, but you don't really open up to express how you're truly feeling, or why you're so, full of anxiety, or why you feel very overwhelmed, or things like that. So this is definitely kind of about, needing to open up and express when you need to, instead of holding all of that in. Okay, because I keep getting, I keep getting throat chakra. I keep getting solar plexus. So again, I keep getting somebody's having digestion issues or something. All right, clarifying that Page of Swords. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Knight card, and we have the Queen of Swords. So again, this is all talking about setting up boundaries. This is all talking about, sometimes you know, you may not want to hear what I have to say, but I've got to say it because I've got to set these boundaries up. I've got to do what's best for me. I can't be taken advantage of. So again, whether this is a relationship, this is, you know, with a family member, with, a partner, you know, romantic relationship, or this is a work situation, you know, it's all about setting up those boundaries. And it's all about saying and expressing what's on your mind, what you're feeling, what you need, things like that, being open and honest about it. You know, kind of setting aside those emotions, like, you know, look, you may not want to hear what I have to say, but I've got to say it. With the Five of Cups, again, I feel like there's a lot weighing on you emotionally. There could be, you know, some regrets. There could be some sadness. But see that sun kind of peeking out behind the clouds, that cloudy day. You know, again, I'm kind of getting clarity. And see how this person is looking into that cup? It's like acknowledging what they need or how to make this situation better. So again, I feel like you have the answers. You're just not fully taking action yet. With the Knight card, this is a card that reminds us that, you know, darkness doesn't last for very long. You know, there's going to be the sun the next day. So there's always a new day. There's always another chance, always a new beginning, always an opportunity. But again, it's about taking action. So I feel like you're holding back on something here, Taurus. Okay. We have the Empress coming out, and I love seeing that for you guys. The Hanged One and the Three of Torches, or the Three of Wands, are clarifying that Nine of Swords. So like I said, for some of you, this is some sleepless nights, but this is a whole lot of things just weighing on you, you know, causing possibly anxiety. Maybe some of you do struggle with anxiety. I keep getting somebody, again, I'm not a doctor, but I do keep getting somebody struggling with high blood pressure. Possibly, I keep getting having nightmares or dreams, or, you know, it's just like really kind of affecting your sleep. So definitely be mindful of that. For some of you, this is keeping a dream journal. For some of you, this is kind of needing to seek out a professional. We have, like I said, the Three of Torches or the Three of Wands, the Hanged One or the Hanged Man, and then we have the Empress card there. So, you know, this is really kind of about, you know, again, stepping up and kind of, you know, saying, okay, I can have control over this. To fix this, I know I need to do this, even though it causes a lot of anxiety, even though it kind of scares me to have to do this, I feel like I need to do this, you know. So whether it's like, you know, I want to talk to someone, I want to open up to somebody, you know, and this is just an example, you know, maybe wanting to talk to a therapist or a relationship counselor, but it's like it's causing a lot of stress or anxiety because you don't want to, it's like I don't want to open up, like I don't feel comfortable, but at the same time, I know I need to. So again, just an example, but that's kind of what's coming to mind for some of you. But, you know, again, the Empress, she has, you know, that very loving and encouraging way about her. And I feel like that's you, Taurus. I feel like family is very important to you. I feel like, you know, friends are very important to you as well. I feel like you're kind of like the go-to person. And maybe that's something else that's kind of weighing on you, is because you are that go-to person. And it just kind of feels like you don't really have anybody in return to go to, or it's just, I need a break, you know? So Taurus, if you need that break, if you need to step back a little bit, you know, by all means, definitely do so. You know, take care of yourself. But I am seeing, like I said, a new beginning. I am seeing a solution to the problem, but I feel like it's your, how do I want to say this? It's needing you to kind of change your view, you know, kind of like change your way of thinking about something, because I feel like you're always like sacrificing for everybody else, but it's like you don't get the same in return. So again, this is really kind of, you know, making some changes and really kind of sticking to your guns there, you know, drawing that line in the sand and be like, okay, don't cross this. If you cross this, like, you know, we're going to have some issues. You know, so again, setting up those boundaries. With the Three of Torches, you know, like I said, I feel like you're just kind of waiting. You're kind of hoping something's going to pass. You're kind of waiting this out. But like I said, I feel like this is kind of a cycle that needs some closure. Okay, and I keep getting, for some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, a work situation. And others of you, I keep getting, and when I say relationship, you know, I mean like family. I mean, you know, friendship. And like I said, even like a romantic partner. So whatever relationship this is, like I said, I do feel like there's definitely needing to be more of a balance. Okay. All right. So with that 10 of Wands, struggling, feeling very overwhelmed, overburdened. And then we have the Tower card. So, it looks like there's going to be some divine intervention that's going to be taking place. Maybe that's what's already taken place. And that's why you feel like everything is just falling on you. Things just feel like, they're falling apart and it's up to you to fix them. But this is also kind of saying it's up to you because we do know you're confident. You have that strong independence. You have that fire behind you, Taurus. Like, you are a passionate person. You have that drive to succeed, that drive to help other people, to care for other people, to really make this situation and completely just do a 360, just turn it all around. So we know you have that potential, but this is about you realizing you have that potential and that you can change your situation, Taurus. With the Three of Cups, this is something to celebrate is what I keep getting. Now, this can be reconciliation. So again, but it's going to require, especially if this is talking about a reconciliation for your, for you're resonating with that part. It's really going to require some open, honest communication with your person in order to, like I said, get that reconciled, to get things on the right path. All right. Okay, so we have cassette and we have lightning. So with cassette, this is outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So again, like I said, from the moment I put these cards down, I knew a change was needed. So definitely somebody's way of thinking is kind of outdated. This is needing a change. Like I said, the Hanged One, getting that new perspective on things. You don't always have to sacrifice and give till you have nothing left, Taurus. This should be equal. This should be balanced. And then with lightning, so there's a sudden change, which, we have with this Tower moment. And I don't feel like this Tower moment has happened just yet. I feel like this is something that's going to be coming in. For some of you, because tarot is fluid, it, could have possibly just happened. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is coming in. So this is something completely unexpected. Again, shocking news, a sudden change, a surprise, an epiphany, some kind of upheaval or transformation. Sometimes the Tower has a way of bringing some chaos with it, but the beautiful thing about the Tower card is once it kind of, makes everything crumble, it also gives us that potential, if we're looking at things from a different perspective, to completely rebuild and rebuild a stronger, steadier foundation. So just keep that in mind there, Taurus. All right. So again, it's all about changing your perspective. And I feel like you have been, I keep getting somebody's been like praying or like asking the universe for some kind of change. And it's like, okay, change is what you want. So change is coming. But then when it's here, you're kind of like, oh no, what do I do? All right. So we have the numbers 22. We have 333, and then we have 55. All right. So starting with number 22, this is all about being a peacemaker. Just making peace with people, being very diplomatic. Again, this is also focusing on your health. And like I said, I kept getting somebody having stomach issues, possibly, mental health issues. And I also keep getting like high blood pressure, something like that, you definitely do kind of need to reach out to a professional about those things. Because like I said, I am in no way a doctor or, anything like that. But I do feel like, again, you're going to be really kind of focused on your health. As far as... So, that's something else I was going to say. This is also talking about like divinely guided relationships as well as energetic boundaries. So this could be, again, people kind of taking advantage of you. This could be like psychic vampirism. This could be, just people around you just really kind of, expecting you to give. And then when you need someone, there's no one around. With the number 333 here. This is really kind of talking about, anticipating good news. So like I said, we go from, a lot of things going on to this change coming in. And I feel like this change is this good news that you've been anticipating. I feel like, there's going to be definitely some positive vibes coming your way. This is also talking about like harmony of the mind, body, and soul. And then we have the number 55, which is talking about, again, change, change being the only constant in our lives. But more than anything, this is divinely orchestrated change, much like that tower. So like divine intervention. All right. So something you have no control over, but I feel like you've been asking the universe for it. And it's like, okay, ask and thou shalt receive. All right, let's get some tiles. Okay, and I dropped one. Okay. Alrighty, so we have I, we have an L, we have a K, we have a G, oops, we have a G, we have an H, we have a P, a B, and a C. Okay. Clip is the first thing that's kind of catching my eye. Clips. I don't know why I keep getting like somebody being very intuitive. I'm almost kind of getting like clips or glimpses of like an event. Possibly messages in their dreams. But this could also be referring to like, kind of like clip, like somebody getting a haircut or somebody needing to clip out some energy or, something like that here. All right, I'm going to leave these here. Again, they can be somebody's initials, whatever is kind of resonating with you. So I'm going to get started in your charms. So we have the charm of, I'm making sure that's your only zodiac. And yeah, we have the charm of Aquarius. And on the back it says friendly. So friendly little Aquariuses. But you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be, but just again, there's a sign. We have ice skating. I keep getting skating on thin ice. So this could be, again, needing to repair things. Again, needing to set boundaries. Something along those lines. We also have the sun. For some reason, I keep getting communication because I keep getting clarity. Okay. Something that you thought was once over, I kind of feel like is coming back to you here, Taurus. Like a situation from your past. So again, I feel like you could be getting clarity on a situation from your past that you thought was kind of done, kind of over. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to hear from this person, or this situation is done. And it's like it kind of comes up out of nowhere because there is some unfinished business there. So again, this could be with a person or some kind of situation. With the butterfly, again, I do feel like there's change and transformation that's definitely taking place. We also have the charm of I love you to the moon and back. All right, so Aquarius, or see, I keep looking at the charm there. Taurus. I do feel like there is a lot of love between you and this person. I do feel like this person really has your back and could be coming in at the time that you need it the most. So this person could also, already be around you, could just be returning, or this is someone that you're going to be meeting. So it's going to resonate differently for everybody. But all right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. As always, have a great rest of the week and take care.